Okay, everybody. Crafting with Dixie here. I am in the process of setting up a project that I want to do from Dotz canvas. I will be using, and this is only a handful of the colors that I got, okay? I will be using Dotz drills. There's 2,000 drills in a vial, or approximately 2,000 drills in a vial. And let me get my phone out from underneath the canvas. Look, guys. You see my phone? My phone was under the canvas. Okay. So, let me set that up there. Okay. Now, these are just a fraction of the colors that I got. I got specialties. I got black. I got white. There's two different whites. There's one here that is called, well, this is DAB. This is this one. One is called Frost, and the other one is plain white. I can't tell the difference. They look almost exactly the same to me. I got those. I got a black, although I won't be using. I got some of these other specialty drills. But these are the ones that I'm going to be using for the project here, and there's a whole pile of them over on my other desk. Okay, so what we're going to do here today is I've got Dotz canvases. Now, the project that I'm doing is supposed to be about a 30 by 30 inches. Which would be approximately, what is that in centimeters? Let's see. Is this in centimeters? I think this is in centimeters. So, about 92 centimeters. So about 92 centimeters by 92 centimeters. Does that sound about right? I'm not sure if that was millimeters or well, here. This one measures in centimeters for sure, I know. Okay, let's try it again. So our area on here in centimeters is 97 centimeters. Nope, 91. So yeah, 91 centimeters. And that's 36. So if I go this way, it's flip it the right way, Dix. Slightly over 40 centimeters, which is just shy of 16 inches. So what I'm going to do here today is, and I have plenty of this, I have double-sided tape, okay? So my thought on this process was to, and I'm just going to let it drape over the edge here, and I'm going to take my knife here and I'm going to free up the tape here. There we go. And let's get rid of that tape, shall we? Okay. So what I thought I would do here on this project was match these up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to off camera, and I'll probably pause you guys for this process, but I'm going to cut right down. Let me see if I can get you in a little closer here. I got you guys over here as far as you guys will go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this edge here on one canvas, and I'm going to cut it exactly right on that line. I'm going to take my time with an X-Acto knife, and I'm going to cut it all the way down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the second canvas, and I'm going to overlay this one over the top of the white area on this one. So over this white area, I'm going to use Scotch's double-sided tape. Okay, and I've got several of these. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Scotch's double-sided tape, and I'm going to run it right down this canvas area here. And I'm going to probably pause you guys during this process, and then I will come back and I will show you how we're going to tape this one over the top of this one. And we're going to create one massive canvas here. Because the project, like I said, the project that I'm doing supposed to be 30 inches by 30 inches. So, which would be slightly over 76 centimeters. Okay? So it's going to be slightly over 76 centimeters both directions. Okay? This will be set up to be somewhat of a square picture. Okay? So I'm going to pause you right now at this point, and I am going to cut this canvas out, and I will come back towards the very end of cutting, and then I will show you how we're going to double side tape the other canvas, and we'll go from there. Alright, see you in a little bit. Okay, you guys, I went and I found my self-healing mat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it underneath the area I'm going to cut. And I am just going to use this cutter. And I am going to, I'm going to try and do my best to eyeball it here. I'm slightly off, so we'll just go a little bit further in. And I'm just following the exact line that they have printed here. I'm staying just on the outside edge. Okay, so I'm just staying right, and these mats, from what I'm told, these mats, these canvases are, I'm gonna have a seat while we're doing this. I was told that these mats, these canvases, not mats, canvases, that these canvases can be cut and they should not fray. Although I think it's just the way I was cutting them, but they're supposed to not fray. So I'm going to hope that they're right on that. Now I did pull the plastic back for this because I need to be able to see. And I did get off my line just a little bit right here. So I hope you guys can see, because I cannot. Maybe I'll scoot over towards you a little more here, so that you're like right under me. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I got off my line just slightly, and I want to make sure that I'm following that line completely right at that line. all the way down. So you can see here what I've got going here. You can see that I'm cutting into it, pulling my plastic back a little bit as I go. And then as I finish up here, I will fold the plastic back over the edge. Oops. Now, like I said, I will fold the plastic back over it slightly here. I did miss a little bit right here, so let me see if I can even that up a little bit here. There we go. And try and let that not stick to the canvas, and now it's stuck to me. Okay, so there's that. And, I'm sorry guys, I'm just concentrating here. So I'm just gonna continue following that line all the way down, making sure I'm not cutting into it. Oops, I did cut into it just a little bit on that area there, but not bad. So I'm just going to peel the rest of this plastic back on the rest of it. We're almost to the end here. Alright, let's get that plastic to stay back. This is where a cover minder would come in handy. I ordered my first cover minder from Beth Minton. Hey you guys, I've not tried her new Mama's, Not You Mama's Mud. I have not tried it yet, but I ordered my first one, trial one, last night. She's so sweet. She just happened to have one around for me to get. Oops, I'm getting a little off on the bottom here. So maybe not as bad as I thought. Oops, I'm getting a little off on the bottom here, just slightly. Oops, there goes my tape. One down, I'll have to dig out another one. And we're done. Okay, so I'll bring you in and I'll show you. My line isn't the straightest, but it will serve its purpose for what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm just going to toss that on the floor. I'll pick it up in a minute. So I want to give you guys a small close-up look of what I did. So what I did was I cut that one white edge off all the way up. Can you see that? You can see where I kind of got slightly off right about here. That's okay. I'll straighten that out here in a minute. But I followed that line all the way down. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to pause you for a minute, and I'm trying to film this and make dinner at the same time. I've got to go flip dinner, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to put away the self-healing mat. We're done with that for now. And what I'm going to do now is I folded this up in half here. And I'm going to dig out the other half, which slid down here to the floor. My chair just fell. Okay, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to do this probably in, see, a little bit at a time here. I'm going to put, okay, so let's see, this is the bottom. So we're going to start with the top. This is our top. So the side that has the emblem for Diamond Dots, I'm gonna leave that as my outside edge. So I'm gonna use this clean edge here for my edge that I'm going to tape. So what I'm gonna do is fold back the plastic a slight bit. Okay, I'm gonna fold it back just a slight bit, and a loose black drill here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, actually this one's already open, so let's just cut the part that's furry off. Okay, so like I said, I've got here double-sided Scotch tape, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this completely with my top edge, and I'm going to follow the canvas edge here, the line. I'm going to follow this line on the canvas all the way down, creating my own canvas here for a large project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue very slowly placing my tape right on that line all the way down the canvas. You guys, this has got to be the first video where I don't have you know, or oh no, it's not it's Now you do see here what looks like a river, so I'm really like pushing down to get it into that groove. I don't think it is a river, I think it's a wrinkle, because it seems to be the canvas and not really the glue or the tape. I believe these are double-sided tape canvases. I don't think they're poured glue. Would be nice if they were poured glue, but I'm pretty sure. Now I'm getting down, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my paper over at the top, and I'm going to pull it back here at the bottom, and I'm going to go back up to where I left off because it's starting to look a little off the line here. So I'm going to get it back to the edge of the line, and I'm going to continue this to the very bottom of my canvas. Oops, a little off. And you can see how sticky that is. I don't want no pockets of air. I want to make sure that it's smooth all the way. And I'm at the very end, so I'm going to cut it off. I have a small little bit of overhang here, so I'm just going to trim it even with the, well, and actually, well, yeah, I'm going all the way up, guys, because all the way to the very end, because my new canvas will come all the way to the very end. So I'm going to cut it even with the canvas here. like so. And what I'm going to do here, you guys, is I'm going to fold my plastic over that tape, and I'm going to run my utility in. Well, first of all, make sure that you have it in, safety first. But I'm going to use it to kind of go down my tape and make sure that my tape is laying flatly on the canvas. And you can see that the tape actually, you can actually see that you're getting the tape down. You can see the bubbles under the tape disappear. So I'm going to do this all the way down my canvas edge here to make sure that that tape is adhering to that canvas all the way. And you can see that it's adhering because it's changing. It is changing color as I go down. It is turning a pure white canvasy color. You can see, and I'm going to do right where this edge is. I'm going to make sure I get that tape down in that crevice really good. And like I said, I'm just going down the whole canvas, rubbing that tape onto the canvas really good. Getting all those air bubbles and pockets out. And I'm going to make sure I get my end really, really good. Okay, guys. So our first piece, I'm going to do this 2 to 3 times. I'm going to repeat this process 2 to 3 times, and then I'll come right back. Right now we just finished 1. I'm going to do the same process for 2 and 3, and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys. Now, I got all 3 layers of double-sided tape almost to the very edge. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over the first canvas, the one that we trimmed. And what I'm going to do at this point, you guys, is I'm going to attempt to... Uh-oh. Got a little dust or something on it. Probably from the chair. So what I'm going to attempt to do here is I'm going to attempt to lay, and I'm going to fold this plastic back, and I'm going to attempt to overlay matching up the grid lines perfectly. This part could take you a little bit because you want to make sure that you don't overlap that line or your canvas will be off. You want to make sure that your canvas lines are matching exactly before you tape it down. Okay, so I'm going to follow that line perfectly. So far, so good. Got a little dust or something. I'll take a baby wipe to that in a minute. And then what I'm going to do is, as I go, I'm going to fold the paper down so that the part that I've laid down, well, if I get it to stay stuck, and I'm going to fold the paper back the best I can over the part that I just stuck as I go. Whoops, sorry guys, you're going for a ride. Here, I'm going to put you guys back up here. Okay. So, now that as I go, I'm going to really doubly, like, okay, hang on. I see something here that I'm not liking too well, so I'm going to hurry up and correct it. Okay, that's that one. Not actually cutting the canvas, I don't think. Okay, I'm not liking that too much. Hang on here. I'm going to set that one over there a minute. And I am going to attempt to find a... Now, don't know if they're falling on the floor. Okay. I have a pair of crafting scissors around here somewhere. I must have them over in the other desk. Okay. Oh, hey. Let's try this. Alright, let's try this. Now, she said this stuff wouldn't fray, but it does fray a little, I think. Okay, so let's try this front again. Bring this one back over. Pull the paper off. And we're going to attempt to line them up perfectly. Okay. See, I'm gonna need to pick it up here a minute. Nope, I'm slightly off. So let's try and boost it just a little. Matching these two edges perfect. Perfectly. It still isn't slid on me again. Okay. 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 It's a good start right there. So I'm going to keep matching it, holding my plastic back as I go. And we're just going to work it all the way down. There we go. And it's kind of falling right into place once you get it lined. It's pretty much, the grid lines are pretty much falling into place. I'll pull the plastic back on this second piece here a little bit. I feel like I'm getting it. Alright, I'm not lined up good enough here. There we go. And I'm just going to keep on the process, making sure that the grid lines are lining up. Dad, it won't burn. Just hold on, I'm busy. Sorry guys, talking to my husband who thinks he knows how to cook. Now my lines did get a little off, so I'm just going up the line here and rematching them. So I'm just going to follow it and push it. And this is just like working it. You know, it's a project. It's a go as you can. I don't know how it got off, but it did. So we're going to work it. Work it. I'm just going to keep working it all the way. There we go. Working the bubbles out as we go. There we go. We got it. Now let's see. It's about as best as we're going to get, I think. seems to be a little bit off. Okay, there. Now our lines line up perfectly. They're lining up all the way down. Now, that's not going to permanently hold this, you guys. So what I'm going to do at this point, oh shoot, now we're off down at this end again. Alright, you guys, I'm going to work with this some off camera. Get it lined up, and then I'm going to put a piece of masking tape or duct tape on the back to make sure that it holds the canvas in place. And I might even put a little bit of duct tape across the canvas in the front here, in the area where we're not using, and then I will probably go around the edges with some washi tape, and then I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I decided I found some of this heavy duty clear tape, and I put a nice piece right here and folded it to the back, so that should keep our line nice and straight. Now what I need to do is just make sure that we're lining up exactly all the rest of the way up the line, and which looks like exactly what we're doing here. So far we are just going to walk it up to the other side. I am going to try and keep it so it doesn't overlap. I was overlapping, but I think that's my problem. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just butting it up the best I can. And I'm going to do that all the way up to the very top. Making sure that I'm still keeping my lines lined up as so. Making sure I press into that crevice. And it looks like I'm going to need another piece of tape. So I'm going to do it the same way I did it a minute ago. Except for that I'm trying to do this one-handed here. Okay. So we're going to try this on this end. So I just took a piece about yay big of this heavy duty, and this is really thick. It's really heavy duty. It's thick like duct tape, but it's not. It's just a heavy duty weather tape, and I'm just going to do it the best I can here, and I'm going to fold it to the back like so. And I'm just going to make sure that it's pressed down really good, and that should hold us in place. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip us up like so. I'm going to flip us up like so, and I'm going to run us a piece of this tape right down the middle where the two canvases meet, and I'm going to run it all the way down, making sure we press it really good and hard. And I'm thinking that we should be good right about here. So we're going to score it. I'm a little short, but that's okay. And we're going to press it down good. And then I'm just going to take one more piece here. And I'm just going to do it like that. And I'm going to fold it like that. And I'm going to press, press, press. And I'm going to make sure my blade is in. And then I'm going to use it to press this down onto the canvas and watch it change colors as I go. And I'm going to do this all the way down to the other end. And we're just going to continue to press, making sure it's changing color. I think I got it nice and, I've got it nice and good. I don't think we'll need that piece. And voila, guys. That is my canvas. All the way down. Now, to make sure that it's sticky in that very center piece, I think what I'm going to do is run a bead of double-sided tape right down that seam, just to make sure that we're sticky all the way through. And actually, I don't even need to go that far. I only need it on the design area. So what I'm going to do at this point, and it's good and sticky because my tape container just stuck to it, but I'm just going to run a piece of double-sided tape right down that center seam, just in case there's no sticky anywhere along there. And I'm going to keep on going all the way down to the other side. I also think this will help hold our seam shut. As we go. pulling this hair plastic back. Canvas is almost completely done and ready to go. And we're just going to keep pulling till we get to the design edge, which is right about here. And we're just going to fasten it off. And I do got a little bit of I have some baby wipes here, so we're going to take a baby wipe real quick light because I did get a little bit of dust. Oh, it's not going to take it off. There it goes. I don't know if it's dust or if it's cat hair. We'll let that dry a minute. And then there's a little bit at the other end. We'll do that when we get up there. Actually, I might be able to reach it. Okay, we'll let that sit. Yeah, that's just wrinkle. Alright, I think I got it. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to, it's already sticky where I washed it, so we'll go ahead and we'll put this back down. I see a little bit more here. And we'll just kind of wash it off with the piece of, with the baby wipe here. And I'm just going to fold this down over the top. I'll probably take an iron and flatten out these wrinkles. But right now, I'm more worried about just getting this flattened out. Like so. Now, I will probably have to trim off the bottom side of this canvas, but I'm not going to do it till I see where my end of my project, where my project ends. So I'm going to leave it like this for now. And I will worry about trimming it after I start it. But for right now, this is what I'm going to do, and then I'm just going to run to make sure that double-sided tape is down good. I'm going to run this back up over it one more time. And there's my canvas for my new project, you guys. So I just butted up the two seams. And I ran a piece of clear tape down this back seam. So there's a piece of clear tape down the back seam. Sticking pretty good. So what I'm going to do at this point, you guys, is until I get ready to start it, I'm going to just kind of put this roller in the center here, and I'm going to just roll it right back onto this the way it came. And I'll be back in a few, and I will show you how. Okay, you guys, let me get you guys down here in the project here. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and what I'm doing now is kitting up a few of the drills that I do have for this project. I done one already, kind of as an example what I'm doing. To open these jars, you have to remove the label on them. That's why they have the number at the top of the jar. Here, let me put a little light on the subject here. I lost my daylight, so here we go. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Okay, guys, so what I'm doing is I'm writing DMC, the DMC code, and then the number that's on the lid of the bottle. 8257, 8257. So I thought we would just sit here and chat while I finish labeling these. So what I'm gonna do is they're hard to read. The lids are hard to read. That's why I'm relabeling them. So let me group these up, and while we chat for a little bit. Funny thing, you guys, I took my husband in to get his legs. My husband has lymphedema in his legs, and about every 3 months, no matter what I do for his legs, about every 3 months, his legs break out to a point where I can't deal with them. And so I have to take him in up to the hospital, to the wound center, and have them do his legs. Because they get so far out of control, I can't deal with. He also has diabetes, which makes it difficult too. So he doesn't heal normally like you and I would. And this one's finished, okay. And so I took him up to the I believe that's an 81. I took him up to the wound center, and when we walked in, they were all wearing masks. Now, we were in there last week, and, everything was just normal, but we walk in today, and every single person in there was wearing a mask except for the patients. And my husband, being the way he is, she asked if there was anything new. And he started cracking up, and he was like, whoops, I think I grouped that in the wrong one. He cracked up, and he was like, yeah, there's something new. You guys are wearing masks today. That's new. And she cracked up, and hang on. I got these out of grouped order here. That's an 82, okay? And so I was trying to explain to him that they're trying to watch out for the coronavirus, which he said he understood. He knew that. And It just seemed weird to walk into the doctor's office and have them all masked up, you know. Just was kind of odd. These will be easier to label when I get them into groups here. Okay, so we're looking for 8029. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm taking a bottle and I'm looking for 8029. Okay, so then I'm taking a couple of pieces of double-sided tape, couple wide here, and then I'm sticking the, whoops, I need to come down a little bit on that. I gotta leave room for the lid to spin. There we go. So then I'm sticking it on the double-sided tape, and then I'm grabbing my clear tape. Whoops, these are both double-sided. So then I'm grabbing clear tape, and I got that a little long. So I'll cut it in half. And then I'm just kind of placing it over the front of the label so that none of my important information comes off. And voila. 892 is the number, the DMC number, and 8029 is the Diamond Dotz number. So that's how I'm grouping these. And I did put a video together today. I got permission from Jennifer Roberts, DP Addiction Adventures with Jennifer. I won. Her and Mindy were doing, let's see, was it Mindy? Yeah, it was Mindy. We're doing a Valentine's collaboration and had a giveaway. And I don't know how, but I won Jennifer's side of the collaboration. And so Jennifer sent me my prize. And I did ask her if it was okay to do a video recording of me unboxing it. It was actually a box. So yeah, I unboxed it. And it was the cutest little charm. It was a diamond charm. And I was going to do that tonight, but I decided that I need to get this going. Not that I need it to get it going as a project, but I do want to get it started so that I can kind of show you guys how I want to do this. So I'm going to pause here. I'm going to kit up the rest of these vials and, excuse me, and then I will be right back. Okay, everybody, I just got done labeling them all, and now they all have a DMC code as well as the code that's on the top of their lids. So I'm going to kind of set them over here to the side. And then I'm going to decide on what colors I have here. And this is page 1 of my chart. So as you can see, we have her shoulder, and we have over on this side of the page, we have her ear, some of her hair, her earring, and the side of her face. Okay? So, and if you don't know, that's a picture of my daughter. It will be a picture of my daughter with her kitty cat that got put down because he got very ill. So, I'm going to quickly decide what colors do I have that I can start this off with. So, I'm going to I have 840, 81, 8148. So we can use that one. Um, 8213, 8212. So I have that one. So I have 503. Okay. Okay, and then I have 564. That one. Then I have 8179, which is 597. Okay, I'm not seeing any 597 on this page. What's this one? 3809. And I do not see this one on this page either. So we can forgo those. And yes, I do have some of those on that page. 30, 32. I do have a few of those on that page. 841. $8.41. Oh, yeah, I've got a lot of those. $37.82. Yes, I have a lot of those. So I imagine I have 840. No, do not have 840. 38.66. Yes. Oh, bless me. Okay. 762. Yes. 936. No. How about this one? 37.90. No. Alright, guys, I think I found most of what I have that's on this page. 839. Mm-mm. 318. No. Okay. $9.28. Okay, I'm not seeing that on this page. Nowhere. 927. I don't think I see that on this page. Okay, so So the rest of these are not on the page. So these are a good start for us to start our canvas with. So I'm going to push those kind of over and put in a row, and then these in a row, just so I kind of have an idea of which ones I'm using. And I'm going to clear us off a spot, and I'm going to determine where my top is and my bottom. I'm pretty sure this one was the bottom. Yes, this was the bottom. And we're going to start at the top because okay, so we're going to start up here at the top. I'm going to start at the upper left corner. So I'm going to put the ones that I'm going to use up the top of my desk. Oh, I am going to be using, until I get my new pin from Crashly, I'll be using this one. And we're going to do this cross stitch style, you guys. So by that, we're going to pull back a corner, a small corner. And let's see here, I'm going to turn it this way. And so therefore I'll turn my pattern the same direction so that I don't get confused here. So I'm going to set my pattern right here. Got my corner pulled back. Got something on my canvas. There we go. Came off real easy. Okay, so this overhangs slightly off my desk, so I will correct that with my board. My grandkids were here over the weekend, and I had to play takeaway all weekend, so I have to figure out where I hid it from them, because I hid it from myself as well. So, where is my board? This is really odd. Odd. Might I say? Oh, I see it. Okay, that's right. I slid it under my desk so that they wouldn't be able to find it no more. So let me get my handy little board out here. Voila. So I'm going to slide this underneath like so. Actually, I'm going to turn it the other way. Like so. Okay. So that way my canvas fits onto something solid. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip my page underneath. Flip my corner back, and I'm going to slide the corner of my page so my page doesn't take off on me, and it'll help hold this back till my cover minder gets here from Beth Minton. I ordered a cover minder from her. My hubby was kind enough to let me order a few things. So I'm going to start with, I think, the arrows over, which is um 81, 81.48. So I will find 8148 on my vials here. $81.48, which is this one. Figure out which way to turn it here. There you go. $7.75, equivalent to $7.75 in the DMC. So I'm not going to use these gray ones. I will be using my white boat, and I will be using this wax until I get my wax from Beth Minton. So this is their wax. This wax I do not find to be good at all. It doesn't take, it's gone in no time out of your pen. Takes no time to disappear. So I can't wait till I get my Nacho Mama's mud from my good old friend Beth Minton here. She's gonna send me some. So I'm going to put a few drills in my tray. And I'm going to show you guys how you do a canvas with no symbols. Alright, so I will place my very first drill on the third square from the end. Whoa. So 1, 2, and 3. Got it good and centered. Okay, and we will do 2 of those in a row. And then we will skip 3 and do 2. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll place 1 there, and we'll place 1 there. So far we're on a roll here, you guys. I'm not liking this wax. It's leaving wax boogers everywhere. So that's it for that row. So we're going to jump down a row. So we're going to stay underneath the bottom one here. And over 1. Skipping 2. And doing 3. Whoops, a little crooked on that one. You go, guys. This feels like poured glue to me. These are moving as if it's poured glue and not tape. I'm wondering if these are poured glue canvases. This is actually moving like glue. I can slide these drills around on this canvas. Okay, so now we're going to go back over here to our very first row, and we're going to go down to the third one. And we're going to put 2 in a row. And then we're going to skip over, do 2. One, 2, 3, and then put 1 there. And another one next to it. And we're going to do 3 in a row here. I thought this was going to be a lot harder, guys. This is turning out to be pretty simple for me. Okay. Okay, and then on this line we're going to skip 3 and do the 4th. Okay, you guys, so this is what we have so far. I'm going to bring in okay, so that's what we have so far. I wish I could get you guys in closer. Let me see if I could bring you guys down here a little bit. I wish I could bring you to this side of me, that way you guys wouldn't have a shadow. Looks like you guys are clear right about there. That's about the clearest I'm going to get you. So can you see it? Can you see what I've got going here? Okay. Do a few more. And then I think I'm going to let you guys go. Well, what is the other color? I think I have the little green. I think I have the wand. $9.55. So let me get another tray here, guys, and we'll start another color beside it. Perfect. Okay, so this one's $9.55, and it's the little wands, and the little wands fall in place. Okay. Right underneath there. So that's where the wand goes. Okay, so then we have one to the side of the wand. And one under the wand. I counted 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That looks correct. And then it has a wand at the end of it. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna give you a show here and see. This is what I've got so far. We're working on some wrinkles that are going down her blouse. So I'm going to end this here. I just was going to give you a show. I will come back and let you see. I'm going to end it here for tonight, and I will put a clip on the end of this. Tomorrow I will keep going on this for tonight, just so that I can show you guys what it kind of looks like as you fill it in. And I will give you a quick show on page 1 here tomorrow. So I'm going to end it here. You all have a good night.